So this is my breakfast and I'm excited. Like always, I have a big bowl of fruits and this is my beautiful coconut bowl from Vegan Saves Life, and you can get 50% off if you use my code Lena15. I leave the link in the description box below. Anyways, I have some pineapple, I have a cantaloupe melon, I have blueberries and a fig, and I have a big green smoothie. That's actually not all, because I have some more in the blender. Then here's my matcha tea. The matcha powder is also from Natürlich Lange Leben, and this link you can also find in the description below. And then I have some medjool dates, because they are really nice and delicious, and I love the texture and the flavor. And yes, so that's my breakfast, and see you for lunch. Held me down and cut me sober. No regret. Just the way I like it. And maybe we're free. I'll realize all you really wanted. Never wanted. This exercise really burns, but that's good. Just before we cry. It won't change me, and I don't even wanna run. If you want to have a strong stomach, that's for you guys. You knocked me out. touch, oh no, set me free. Fun times, people, fun times. Yes, this was my quick takes workout. I did 25 minutes and now I think I go to the gym because takes is great, but sometimes heavy weights are necessary. So a little bit of lifting today as well. Then probably a quick swim session, and yes, I'll see you for lunch. Ciao! Hey, I just want to show you my way to the gym because it's quite nice. We have the river here, some cute balconies, and beautiful bridge. The other side. Yes, that's where I am living. Now I have only 2 minutes to the gym and I'm here with my bike. See you! So I made it to the gym and the music here is disgusting. But I'm not going to film my workout because I really want to concentrate on my exercise and on my body. And yes, just as you can see, I'm alone here because it's Sunday very early in the morning, and usually I'm alone in the gym, and that's fun. See you later. Yay, it's lunchtime and I have a big green salad, a lot of greens and some celery chunks and herbs, and a Caesar style dressing, which is a secret recipe. If you want to know the recipe, let me know in the description below, and I think about make a blog post with this recipe. But for now it's a secret because it's too good. And here I have some cauliflower rice. It's just cauliflower blended in my Vitamix to achieve this rice texture. And here some cherry tomatoes, cucumber, zucchini, parsley, spinach, more dressing, and a big mushroom. Then my fruits, I have blueberries like always, pineapple, plums, peaches, figs, bananas, topped with a piece of dehydrated butternut squash. And then I have actually made another sauce, and this sauce is made of pineapple and bananas only, just to have a little sauce on my fruits. More fruits here, mulberries, dates, and an apricot. And here I have, it's another dressing or maybe a salsa. I just put in my Vitamix tomatoes, red bell peppers, and herbs and spices and peanuts. And yes, I use it for for dip or dressing. Yes, just because it's fun and delicious. So I'm going to enjoy this now, and if I'm still hungry after that, I have made a lot of cauliflower rice. I think it will last me 3 days or so. Yes, so I'm definitely not hungry after this. See you! Hey! Workout was great, lunch was great, you are great because you're still watching this video. And before I end up this video, I just want to talk about calories, because there's always this question, how many calories should I eat and how many calories do I need? And on a raw vegan lifestyle, it's not necessary to count calories. It's just not the same if you eat for example 300 calories from fruits, or if you consume 300 calories from, let's say, yes, it's just not the same. And on a raw vegan diet, it's really necessary to focus on the nutrients and not on the calories you need. For example, you can figure out how much selenium do I need today, and Brazil nuts, for example, are very high in selenium. It's enough to consume 1 Brazil nut a day to get enough selenium. And this will automatically lead to the right ratio between carbohydrates, fats and proteins, and the correct amount of calories. So of course the food industry also plays a big role when it comes to calories, because their main job, or their main aim, is it to make food addictive, of course, because if you're addicted, you will buy it over and over again because you're addicted. Yes, that's their main goal, to make you addictive, of course. For example, if you eat potato chips, there are so many toxic stimulants and monosodium glutamate and all these bad things which are really not good for our body, and they really make us addictive, and you want to have more and more and more, and your body doesn't get any nutrients, no vitamins, no minerals, and that's why he is still craving food, because he's not satiated and he's not filled with the right minerals and nutrients he really needs. So he's still craving, still craving, still craving. And this will never end, because the potato chips, they won't give him what he needs. We should really focus on the whole foods, because if we eat our species-specific foods, they will not make us addictive. For example, if you eat celery, lettuce and peaches or bananas, it's really hard to overeat on lettuce or on celery. This automatically leads to the right calorie intake. It's pretty easy. So I think you can test yourself. If you can't live 1 month without cigarettes, caffeine, or whatever it is for you, maybe bread, pasta, rice, white rice, empty calories, then you are addicted. It's simple, but it's obvious. And Dr. Douglas Graham, which I mentioned before in my other 80-10-10 video, he eats 2 big meals a day. And this was quite funny for me, because I actually eat 2 meals a day since 2013, I think. So since 7 years I eat actually 2 meals a day. Maybe sounds strange for you, but it's what I prefer, because I like to feel full and satiated after a meal. And if I would have 5 or 6, let's say 6 or 7 meals a day, then of course the portion size would be smaller, and this would not be enough for me, because if I eat, for example, for a snack, a banana and an apple, I would even not recognize that I ate something. It would just be like nothing for me. So I would still be hungry. I would be hungry all the time. I would be hungry from the moment I get out of bed until I go to sleep in the evening, because if I don't have my big meals, then I'm just not full. And I'm always hungry. But maybe you're different. Probably you're different. And so I just say what works for me, and funny enough that it works for Dr. Douglas Graham too, because I recently watched a YouTube video from him, from him, and he said that he really focuses on 2 big meals a day, because he feels the same like me, and he says that he likes to be satiated after a meal, and then he can really think about other things, and he don't have to constantly think about food preparation or what shall I eat next, and the light is not optimal, sorry for that. Okay, there we go. Yes, you know, if you have your 2 big meals, it's simple. You wake up, you have your breakfast like always, fruits, smoothies, whatever. Then you have your lunch, more fruits, more vegetables, some healthy fats, and that's it. It's so easy, and you don't have to cook, you don't have to prepare so much. Yes, and you can really focus on other things in life. You can do your work, you can do your hobbies, you can do sports, and you have more time, and that's worth it. So he eats 4,500 calories a day, which means he has to separate it into 2 meals, which means he eats 2,250 calories in one sitting. And some of you might be thinking now, that's impossible. That's too much. I cannot eat so much in one go. It's really not so difficult, because if you incorporate fruits in your meals, then they have already many calories. Just think about bananas and mangoes and persimmons. They are really calorie dense fruits, and if you eat enough fruit, you don't have to worry to get not enough calories. So this is not a concern anymore. Just make sure you eat enough to satisfy you from meal to meal. And if we don't eat refined foods like white flour, white sugar, all the things we really shouldn't eat, then the calories per bite are of course lower, and the volume we eat is higher. If we eat plants, we consume maybe 10 to 15 calories per bite, but if we eat steak or pizza or cake or donuts, whatever, all the bad things, then we maybe consume 115 or 200 or even more calories per bite, and that's a huge difference. Obviously we have to eat more when we eat raw food, and that's not a bad thing. I really enjoy eating more because I like to eat, and yes, the cleaner you eat, the more you can eat. And that's so true, because if you only eat clean food, you really can eat enough. You can eat as much as you want, and you can eat until you're satisfied. And if you're satisfied, you don't need to eat more. So it's simple, it works, and yes, we human beings are actually designed to seek satiation in different ways, and one way is eating enough volume, because then you feel satiated. And when we take away the water, the fiber, the nutrients, the minerals, the vitamins from our foods, then of course it's easy to eat too much calories, because we don't feel satisfied, we don't feel full, and the calories add up quickly and we don't get anything we need. So the conclusion is simple. We just need to eat fruits and vegetables and then we will feel great, satisfied, no cravings, no food addictions, and it's easy to maintain a lean, strong, toned body, and you don't have to worry about calories anymore. So I think that's a great message for a Sunday afternoon, and I would really appreciate if you try to eat more fruits and vegetables, and you can even start slowly and just replace your breakfast with fruits. Then you can see, oh, how do I feel, and if you feel better then you can eat more vegetables for lunch or for dinner, and just go step by step, baby steps, you know, and someday you will be there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and for me the day is almost done. I had a tough day already and I'm actually very tired now, but I thought I would end this video now. And yes, like always, sending you so much love and